the energy spent reflecting on what you're grateful for is more valuable than what you aren't or upset about, because that you cannot change. And what you're grateful for is something that you can keep and continue to grow. And like, you know, I think it's more valuable.
You want me to wrap up all of Ludwig? He means so much to me, and I really do think he's important, but you're asking me why? Now, I get he's not my friend, but to me, the content he makes is for those who might need one. I've been watching Ludwig for over 3 years now, and I can't tell you how many times I've come home from a shitty day at work, and Ludwig goes live and puts a smile on my face.
This is so sweet.
To have someone so genuinely funny and kind and passionate about entertaining people is a real blessing. I think he's fostered a community that is capable of becoming the friends that people are looking for right now. So Ludwig, if this ever reaches you, thank you for making some bad days a little brighter.
No one's allowed to tell a viewer made me cry, otherwise I'm going to lose the whole parasocial thing. The BBC's going to get mad at me. You guys can't say this.
Can you tell me a little bit about what growing up was like?
Dad died. High school was great. 3.0, I would say. Yeah, pretty good high school all in all.
Did you say your dad died?
Yeah, my dad died. My dad died when I was 10. Yeah.
And how did he pass away, if you don't mind me asking?
Alcoholic. And I forget, my mom told me like a couple years ago. So then I was like, oh, death is a real thing. And then when my dad died, it's much realer because I had to confront it, and I was 10. Because I was so young, it really shaped like my relationship with death. I think more so than most people. Like you start a relationship a lot earlier because it's easier to like detach or disassociate with the death of like maybe a pet or a grandparent, not to like devalue those, but it's expected in a way. And maybe you're told that. So like if it happens when you're young and you have a great grandparent or whoever and they're 90, it's like it's talked about differently than like, you know, your dad who's like supposed to be around.
How did you change that mindset? I feel like that's such a difficult thing. Like people spend their entire lives becoming as zen as possible to accept death.
At the end of the day, if anything bad happens in life, someone else had it worse. And I think that you can just look at the positives.
I'm pretty sure I followed and didn't care for your gameplay, but you had a personality that was hard to turn away from in a community that was even better. I was at the lowest point of my life when I first tuned in, and I owe you so much for your company and the community you helped foster. Thanks, Lud. Love you, Spartan. You guys make me fucking cry. Congratulations on 2 years, Ludwig. I may have not been watching the whole ride, but the time I've been watching has given me some of the best laughs I've had in a while. You guys are making me cry. I'm gonna straight up cry.
Can you tell me a little bit about your mom?
She was solo mom, doing the shits, killing it.
I was very excited when you met my mother, my stepfather Peter, because my mom was all lonely and I was gonna leave the nest. Peter met her and I was kind of pumped because I was leaving to college, going 3,000 miles away. And I was like, oh, she won't be alone.
Sometimes like people feel uncomfortable like talking about things that are impactful to them. And so what we do is we like make light of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just don't like bringing too much gravity to things that surround me. Usually I like to keep it light, fluffy. Perhaps that's it.
Ludwig's dad died tragically of alcoholism, dude. Okay, the other day I wanted to get drunk, and so I thought, what is a way I can get drunk but validate it by doing content? And so I made this video. Today I'm gonna figure out the fastest way to drink a beer. But what sucks is I uploaded this, and then I'm looking through the comments. Only Ludwig could turn his descent into alcoholism into content. Ludwig wanted an excuse to get drunk. Mango would be disappointed. And then this one! Ludwig is truly his father's son. Out of pocket! That is an out-of-pocket comment to make, you son of a bitch! My god, you guys are evil!
You know, were you always kind of the joker?
Yeah, for sure. Class clown.
Can you tell us how you got into streaming?
Yeah.
I got fired from a bunch of jobs. I ended up working at Best Buy, and I was only part-time because they didn't have a full-time spot, so I had extra time. And I had a friend who's doing a podcast live on Twitch. I was like, if he can do it. So I just booted up the stream, and you know, I got like 5 viewers. I got super drunk and I played Getting Over It to like 4 people.
The alcohol's taking over, dude.
That cream, pure vanilla, sweetener.
I remember I used to stream like a year ago and my viewership was like booming, and I'd have like a really good stream, like a banger, like 10K people would be there. And then I wouldn't want to stream the next day because I'd be like, I'll never hit this again. Like I've peaked. I've done more than I can handle. And I would not be able to hit the go live button, and I would just lie down on my floor for a while.
Your streams and content have been with me through some good times and some bad ones. Coming home from a shitty day and watching your streams always gets a laugh out of me. You guys got me fucked up. This is very thoughtful, boys. My tears isn't gonna stop the content. Like, it's been 2 years and it's been fucking sick. And I promise you I'll read all these. I can't do it on stream because then I'll be crying for 30 minutes. And I've never cried on stream. So I guess we did that. Another milestone. I'll recycle it at some point in the future, I promise. But I appreciate the love, boys.
Do you have siblings?
I have a sister, yeah. An
An
older
older-
sister.
Are you guys close now?
We're pretty close, yeah. We both live in LA. We see each other occasionally. We text a good amount, I think.
Okay, cool.
I'd say we have a good relationship now.
That's my chat.
Okay.
So you can see they're saying like,
So your friends?
she's taller.
He's taller. I am. Much taller.
You're not taller. Why would you say that? I'm taller than you by a long shot.
Okay. Adopted, no. Do we look alike? Look right at the camera. Look right at the camera. 3, 2, 1.
Do we look alike?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely not.
A couple no Megan.
Kids who have a worse upbringing are more deserving than you, huh? To complain?
Yes, they are, in fact.
Yeah. People who have it like, so, you know, other people with anxiety, they're deserve to come on, but you know, a kid who loses his dad from alcohol and watches his dad vomit blood and then dies, you don't deserve to come on and get support.
I would agree. Part of it is called Fast 50. It is a speedrunning charity marathon event that is 50 hours long, trying to raise money for No Kid Hungry and Wings for Life. We do like an event for No Kid Hungry every year, and thankful to a lot of your support. We are one of the larger donors to No Kid Hungry. I'm very proud of that fact. Proud to also now start working with Wings for Life. I think it'll be a fucking killer event. I have made very deliberate decisions to move on from certain things that felt like I was attached to for no reason. Getting mad at something I have no control over seems like a fruitless endeavor.
What do you have control over?
Current life, relationships.
How do you have control over your relationship? What do you have control over in your relationship?
How I act in them.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that's the biggest one. Yeah, how I act in relationships, how I show appreciation, everything. Hey. Are you sure? We're all good, chat. Cutie just hurt her nose, but I'm gonna go help her out with that. And so I'm gonna rapid end, but we can just freeze this game here and maybe pick it up another time. Don't worry, nothing to be too alarmed by. It's not like I'm not like making a fake thing, but we're just gonna make sure she's okay and be good people. So see you guys in a bit. Cutie hurt her nose, so we're gonna take care of her nose. I'm gonna wrap up this stream too. Like my girlfriend, actually, I think she came on. Cutie, I don't know if you remember. It was a bit ago. You know, she got the bag. She got anxiety, depression, the whole works. And I feel pretty fortunate, I should say, that I don't have personal problems that that I know of that I feel the need to talk to.
Shanna Hogan was great because she wrote books like murder mystery books that were nonfiction based off real murders, kind of like the Serial podcast thing. I forget what it's called. Kind of like that. She died? What? What? That is the saddest thing I have ever read. Oh my God.
Yeah, so we're going to point something out. It's important to you to be funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my job now.
All right, Jack. We'll count it as a first try. That's $1,000. Congratulations, baby. I think we broke him. I think we might have broke him.
Is this real?
Yeah, it's real.
I feel like I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack.
Okay, well that would be a bad look for me if you died right now, Jack. Save it for tomorrow, please.
Dude, like, I'm literally about to fucking cry.
Oh, well, you don't gotta cry.
Did you actually just donate me $1,000 fucking dollars?
He's so wholesome.
Shit. Dude, you are fucking amazing.
Like, you've survived, you've thrived, you've grown. Sounds like you're in a healthy relationship. Sounds like you appreciate your mom. You've adapted really well. You've bounced back really well. You have a lot of you're an incredibly resilient person, right? You've learned how to look at the positive instead of the negative. That's helped you like not wash away with like the negativity that you deal with. It probably has a lot to do with like how successful you are on Twitch, because your mind it's really healthy. It's like your mind has learned how to shift away from the negative and look to the positive.